Good stuff. Well, let's wrap things up here with a lightning round. I love reading a few of my very favorite quotes and then have you respond telling us what it means to you. The very first thing that pops into your mind. So this is from Michelangelo. The sculpture is already complete within the marble block. Before I start my work, it's already there. I just have to chisel away the superfluous material.
Everybody has their form or their purpose or their power. It's just a matter of uncovering that and letting that come out. And that could be anybody. That could be a spouse that helps you do that. That could be a coach that could help you do that. That could be, a colleague. But I think it's basically uncovering each of our superpowers. And the idea is to keep looking, keep searching for that. I mean, we all have it in us. It's just a matter of finding it and then living according to that purpose.
It's a little bit how you doctor, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get rid of the stuff that's not serving the patient and the patient heals himself or herself.
Exactly. I agree.
Dr. Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's from comedian Aries Spears, and he says, to sustain longevity, you have to evolve.
Yeah, I mean, I think same thing. I mean, you're not the same person you were in your teens or 20s, at least I hope not. And, I think it's always a transformation. It's always a growth pattern. It's always learning new things, new ideas, new thoughts, different perspectives, those type things. And I think it's very important to be open. Things change. I mean, things that were great in the 60s, unfortunately, are not great now. And we've all seen the evolution and change. And I think it's important to continue to do that. We've all seen people that peaked in high school and didn't do anything beyond that. We've seen people that peaked in college, didn't do anything beyond that. We've seen people that peaked in their 30s or 40s. We've seen people that are peaking in their 70s or 80s. I mean, Colonel Sanders didn't get his business started till he was like 65, 68, somewhere in that ballpark. So again, I mean, it's a number, and the goal is just to keep, chopping wood. And
I like peaking every decade.
Yeah. I don't see any reason
just keep on peaking.
Yeah.
All right. So the last one, this is kind of the show anchor. Whatever, it's from Goethe. Whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now.
I agree. I mean, we can all talk things to death. I mean, we all come up with great ideas and thoughts, and hey, wouldn't it be great if we all did X? The biggest thing is to implement. Whatever that means. You got to start somewhere. I mean, if you're going to make a snowball, you got to start making it somehow, some way. And as it starts to gather, it makes it, bigger and bigger and bigger. So I think the biggest thing is to take action and implement, even if it's not perfect, even if it's not exactly the way you want it to be. We all fail. That's part of growth. I mean, Michael Jordan had the famous quote, "I've failed so many times, that's why I succeed." Thomas Edison basically said this. I mean, most, people that are great or we say are successful have had many failures along the way, and it's taken them, different paths and that sort of thing. So we just have to embrace that and understand that, okay, I learned something there. I won't necessarily make the mistakes, hopefully, in the future, but I can add to my cadre of things in my toolbox. And wisdom is incredibly powerful and important. So act.